Okay, anyways, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Questions for the Huskers?
Harper, what made you all so effective today?
Yeah, we just talked about it in the locker room. Kelly has talked to us about being composed and staying steady the whole game. So that's something we worked on before we got to Big Ten season, and I feel like we're executing that really well and just staying steady and consistent.
Harper, at different times you guys were able to have your serving kind of be a weapon. I guess when you're able to be effective serving, how's that impact the match?
I mean, when teams can't pass, it's a lot easier to play defense. So I think that's exactly what we did to them, and we got them out of system a lot and worked on serving our targets and serving certain areas. So, like I said, it's just easier to play volleyball and play defense when teams are out of system.
Andi, how nice was it to get a quick match tonight, knowing you have quick turnover lead for Purdue tomorrow?
It's nice. I wouldn't necessarily, I mean, quick match, but Washington put up a really good fight that we also just talked about. So they gave us a good challenge. You know, we knew that they would. They're a good team. But yeah, quick turnaround tomorrow, go to Purdue, and new game, clean slate. So we'll get ready for that.
And it was a new floor today. Anything feel different just using it, breaking it in?
No, I mean, it's really cool. We love it. It's
Yeah.
awesome. It's an awesome court, and I think Danny did a really good job with the design. I know she
designed it?
she helped a little bit with it.
okay.
I think I might have just made that up. She did. Okay, yeah. I was like really awkward if I made that up, but no, she did a good job because it's really cool. We were talking about it when we first had it, so it's a cool court. We're grateful.
Andi, what's it like when you get in some of those long rallies like you had there in the second set and go back and forth?
It's exhausting, and it's like obviously very physically tiring, but I think more than anything, like it causes a lot of mental fatigue just having to be so locked for one play and the ball's going everywhere, and you know, you just have to stay mentally strong in that moment because you can't give up. The other team is also fighting for that point, and so I think more than anything what people don't realize is it's a mental battle between teams when it starts to get really, really long. So we had a lot of those tonight, and unfortunately I don't know if we came out on top on any of them, but we talked about it in between sets 2 and 3, and even though we weren't coming out on top of those long rallies, we did a good job stopping that momentum right there, and then, you know, they kind of took it in those moments, and then next point we were already back and had the momentum back in our hands.
Harper, what is the key to winning long rallies like that?
Like Andi said, it can be exhausting, but discipline is definitely the deciding factor in those rallies, and sometimes you might get unlucky, but I'd say we're a really disciplined team, but sometimes the other team is just going to come out on top and win those rallies. So like I said, it's a battle, but volleyball's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to go back and forth, and I think in a way, like, it can be fun, like having those long rallies. It gets the crowd hyped up, it gets us amped up too. So obviously, like, the goal is to win those long rallies, but I think, like Andi said, stopping the momentum there, because those long rallies can be big changes for us. So just finding a way to stop those and, like, continuing the momentum on our side.
Harper, last week Bergen was a Big Ten Center of the Week for the 11th time. I don't know the final.
11th?
Yeah. 11th
Wow.
time in your career. I don't know the final, but I think 3 players that had 10-plus kills. How have you seen evolutionize over the past this season with DBK as coach and how she's playing her game?
Yeah, well, I think Campbell pushes her too. I think having a setter like Campbell in our gym, she competes with Bergen every day, and I think that's making Bergen a lot better too. So we know Bergen's a great setter, and we like to have a discipline and, like, balanced offense, but Bergen's continuing to get better, and I'm sure those awards feel good for her, but at the same time, she's going to say that it's on us, and we're all doing it together to help her. So we're very proud of her, but she's the one that sets us up and makes us successful. So it's really on her, and she does a great job.
Can you explain the green ribbons and why you wanted to do that?
Yeah, well, I didn't find out until right before the game, but I believe it's National Mental Health Awareness Day, so that's something that our team wanted to represent and honor today. So it was just really fun for us. We had a lot of ribbons. We had some stick-on tattoos. But yeah, it's nice to honor things like that. I feel like a lot of the time things are overlooked, and we don't honor things like that a lot. So I think it's just really special that our program took the time to do that.
And how happy you see Virginia have a good match and what she's got a lot going on too today, and how happy you see her get out there and perform like she did?
Yeah, super happy. I mean, whether she has an okay match or an amazing match, I mean, I'm always super happy for her that she can be here and represent Nebraska with us. I think it's a really cool opportunity for her, and I hope that she's just having the time of her life. You know, that's what it's for. The 4 years go by really fast. We talk about it all the time. We can't even believe that we're juniors already. So I just hope that she's really soaking it up, and it's really, really awesome to see. And we want nothing but good things for her, myself included. So we're always rooting for her, and when she has nights like this, it's awesome to see.
Harper, how do you feel like your block has come along this season?
I feel like the past 2 years, I think out of all my volleyball skills, that was probably the one that needed the most work. So Jalen's been helping me a lot. He works with the outsides most of the time, so he prioritizes blocking. So that's something that I've tried to work on. And I feel like also just seeing the game differently and learning how to read the game and see it and slow it down in your head and finding ways to make the attacker move around and how to score around you. So that's just something I've worked on the past few years. And definitely as I'm getting older, I'm seeing the game a little bit differently. So it's gotten easier, but I've also put in the work.
Final questions?
Andy, what do you guys expect out of Purdue?
Purdue's a very, very good team. You know, they have a lot of really good players, you know, outsides, middles. They pass great. So it's going to be, I don't know, Coach used to call it a slugfest. It's a heavyweight fight, if you will. But, you know, they're a great team, like I said. So we're really excited. We're fired up to go and play. We're going to rest tonight, quick turnaround tomorrow, and then we're excited, like I said.
What time do you guys play out tomorrow?
Am I allowed to say that?
Wait.
In the morning.
10, like 11
I'm
or
sorry.
something.
It's nothing against you. I just don't know.
Come to the airport and stalk us.
In the morning we do.
Harper, what do you think of the Tate McRae concert?
Oh my God, it was fire. That was like one of the best nights I've had in a long time. That was awesome. Simple.
All right.
Thank you.